Well, welcome to Rhythms for July. As we walk into the summer, there's so much for us to celebrate. There's so much to drink in. And so I want to take you to a passage that speaks specifically to that. There are all sorts of things that we think are going to bring satisfaction this summer, all sorts of things that we're going to pursue and experience. I want to take you to, I think, one of the most powerful stories where Jesus talks to us about what we think will satisfy and then what actually satisfies. It's found in John chapter 4, beginning in verse 9. It says this: "The woman was surprised, for Jews refused to have anything to do with Samaritans. Jesus had sat down beside this well, and this Samaritan woman came out, and he actually begins to engage her. She's surprised by this. She said to Jesus, 'You are a Jew, and I'm a Samaritan woman. Why are you asking me for a drink?' Because they were at a well. Jesus had asked her for a drink. Jesus replied, 'If you only knew the gift God has for you and who you are speaking to, you would ask me, and I would give you living water.' Now, he doesn't have anything to draw water with, so she is starting to wonder about him. 'But sir, you don't have a rope or a bucket,' she said, 'and this well is very deep. Where would you get this living water? And besides, do you think you're greater than our ancestor Jacob, who gave us this well? How can you offer better water than he and his sons and his animals enjoy?' And then Jesus says this. Jesus replied, 'Anyone who drinks this water,' speaking about actual well water, 'will soon be thirsty again. But those who drink the water I give will never be thirsty again. It becomes a fresh bubbling spring within them, giving them eternal life.'" As the conversation goes on, he begins to question her about where it is that she's been trying to find water and where it is that she's been trying to find satisfaction. And then he continues to call her back to this reality that no, there's really only one thing that satisfies. There's only one thing that can quench that thirst within you. And as we move into this time of year where we're experiencing so many different things and moving in so many different directions, I just want to call us back over and over again to, okay, what is it that I actually need? We talked about this in our Pause series of what is it that actually brings rest to my soul? What is it that actually satisfies? What do I actually need today? Because there's a lot of things we're going to think that we need and that we want. And what do I actually need today? How do I prioritize that? And how do I celebrate the reality that what I long for most, what I thirst for, what satisfies, is something that's readily available to me? It's my prayer that as we move through this month, as you move through this month, and we sit with this passage, that we won't miss out on what truly satisfies. That we won't get caught up in. There's a lot of things, and it's good to enjoy all of the things we get to enjoy, but we won't get caught up in thinking that that's really where life's found, or that's what we need, because what we need is Him.